Welcome to Australia, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You've literally just arrived.
You know
This morning.
Yeah. Actually, we arrived about 12 hours ago, and most of us haven't gone to sleep yet. And actually, we brought 3 band members to MTV, but our bass player fell asleep in the green room, so that's why he didn't make it to the couch.
Now, you've actually arrived a little early so you could catch Motley Crue tonight. Is that true?
Yeah, good friends with the Motley guys.
How were they tonight? I saw them last night. And
they were great, man.
They were brilliant.
It's quite a show, isn't
it? It's consistent. It's amazing.
How do you know? Have you been on tour with them?
No, I've never seen them. We go along.
Motley Crue is a sensational live show with the pyrotechnics and all that. What do you think is responsible? Because American hard rock has had quite a resurgence lately with the Motleys and Guns N' Roses.
American hard rock never went anywhere, man. It's been big since about 1967, I think. I don't think it ever went away, really. In America, anyways. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but America has always had its big hard rock groups, and it's never really gone away. You know?
Bands like Aerosmith are certainly bigger in Australia now than they ever have been.
Yeah.
They're probably bigger in the States.
What about AC/DC?
Well, they're our boys, mate. They've always been big.
Yeah, great band.
They're probably watching the show.
You should be proud of yourself, man.
Well, don't. It's nothing to do with me.
That is the greatest. Just remember, this is how I met him, and I had no idea.
Do you really want to tell the story?
Well, I do.
Okay.
Unless you're... I just met this guy. I was walking around. It was at a Skid Row Bon Jovi show. And this guy I saw walking around, never met him or seen him or heard him or anything, and he just looked a little thirsty is how I would sum it up.
So you quenched my thirst.
I just said the courtesy is extended. Anybody that comes to the show backstage, if you're thirsty,
we have to satisfy that thirst.
That's how we met. He goes, I'm from MTV Australia, mate. And I went, all right, someday we'll be in Australia too.
Now, since I saw you last, since that memorable evening, you've been to Russia.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. How was that?
It was Russian. We went though. It was really weird. Like, we stayed in a hotel that was the lap of luxury for Moscow, but there was no shower curtain. There was no toilet paper.
Toilet paper was like sandpaper.
It was like recycled newspaper. You could read Well, it's great though because you don't have to have the rack with the magazines. You know what I'm saying? So you just go down and you just read the toilet paper.
I hate that bad.
Yeah. You just read the toilet paper. So it's actually kind of convenient. But other than that, the food was weird. You know, they had like the clear Jello with the fish head in it. You know, I don't know if that's a dish. I've never eaten.
Well, it's quite the delicacy.
But we imported chili dogs and pizza and burgers and French fries, so we were okay.
Now, listen, you guys, I can't work out why, but you guys have, of course, got this tag of being the new bad boys of American rock.
That's so dumb. I'll tell you what the scene is on that, okay? Listen, this is the scene. The late 80s, early 90s is a very uptight, conservative time in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what we're doing, bands like us, Guns N' Roses, Metallica,
etc.
Yeah, bands that party and like to have a good time. We're all like, you know, raised on bands from the 60s and the 70s where that was just like nothing. Like, what we're doing is nothing compared to then. But compared to the bands now, you know, it's like totally outrageous and shocking. But you see, back in the 70s, the only way to hear about hard rock was like in some, you know, underground magazine, underground, you know, TV show or something. But now if somebody like me or him gets a scrape on our knee, it's on like a national TV, you know what I'm saying? So it's just times have changed. What we're doing ain't, you know, that different. It's just
we're just having fun, you know, just being ourselves.